Expect more of such compelling stories on the news on the AM show this week. Now, moving to the Upper West region, there are nearly 40 police officers at the Wa Magistrate Court this morning as leaders of the MPP youth group at Sissala West in that region who chased their district chief executive, DCE, out of office are arraigned today. The youth accused the DCE, Mohammed Bakor, of failing to address their concerns about jobs and sidelining them in the running of the district. Mr. Bakor was locked out of his office and sought refuge at the district police station after the incident last week. Leadership of the group, calling itself Concerned NPP Youth, are in court this morning, and our correspondent Rafiq Salam joins us with the details. Rafiq, if you can hear me, what can you report from the court?
The court proceedings at the court started some few minutes ago, and then also we have 7 suspects lined up before the Wa Magistrate Court, and then also the hello.
Rafiq, we can hear you.
So the Wa Magistrate Court, they are hearing the case there, and then 7 suspects are before him, and so the prosecutor, Chief Inspector Yabua, just read the statement from the court, or the charges are prepared against them for rioting, and then he is pleading on the court to remand them into prison custody to enable them look for the other rioters, numbering over 100, so that they could look for them to continue with the case. As a lawyer for the accused persons, Ubedu Ben Sadiq disagreed with him, saying that there's no basis for remanding his clients because he thinks that they have done nothing wrong, and also there are no charges even prepared against them. And so that's the situation at the court at the moment.
Right. Apart from the ongoing proceedings, what is the mood in courts now?
I can tell you that the court somehow small, but it's packed to capacity, and I can tell you that over 50 policemen are there and then ready for action. And so it's really interesting and also a tense moment right at the Wa Magistrate Court.
I can imagine the police would want to prevent any skirmishes from happening. Have there been any NPP sympathizers there, and have any of them tried to cause any disturbances?
I can tell you that I haven't seen any of the regional executives or constituency executives, but I can tell you that there are some party faithful who are around to witness the court proceedings, what is really happening around.
Right. Now, earlier you reported that the Upper West Regional Minister met with the youth after the initial impasse. Do we know what became of that meeting?
That meeting, the information that we got from that meeting was that the minister met with these alleged rioters, and then they gave the minister an ultimatum of 10 days for them to look into the issue, the grievances that they have told him about, so that he will look into the issue. And so that was where they were before the incident or the case was brought to the court.
So now that, I mean, from your experience reporting in the area, now that this case is before the court, what do you think will become of this ultimatum they gave the minister and this tension that was caused in Sissala West? I
will tell you that it has counted to naught because they are now looking at the court proceedings, and then it will determine on whatever that will happen will depend on what transpired at court today.
Okay, so you believe that the youth would not react in any way from what we've seen to the court?
That's what I'm not sure. I am not sure of what will happen. But some of these people that we're seeing here also have a lot of supporters back in the constituency. But I think that now that they are in the court, that's the first step, and then the next step will follow.
Right, Rafiq, we'll come back to you for the latest on the court proceedings. Thank you very much for that report. Rafiq Salam is our man in the Upper West region reporting there from the Wa Magistrate Court.